GoPro. It's gonna be a cold week. I'm gonna get a little bit above freezing, but for the most part, every morning is gonna be below freezing. Shouldn't really slow us up. We'll be working on steel this week. The crane back on site set up here, and they'll be working on beams for the rest of the floor here. Talked about this a long time ago when we were forming our foundation. We created 2 knockout areas for some PCB duct to get all this ran underneath of our slab, just because the hallway in this area is a little tight. Steel and crane. It's a little snug, but we fit all the tractor trailers in it still. Most of the columns are already in, got a couple more to put in. And mainly those ones aren't in because they're 2-story columns. So we're gonna start the guys on that side, work our way across. I'm sure they're gonna have to see though what they have. They'll have to get these trucks unloaded, sort through the steel. Kramer's gonna work on a couple more trim stuff, getting stuff prepped for the roofer. Almost there. Gonna start all of our inlets pretty soon. Crane guys are working on steel. Slow start today. 2 trucks there to get unloaded, getting some steel set. Tim's getting some utility stuff prepped. These guys are getting dirt exported. Framers are kind of waiting on steel guys. They're getting some wall framing started. As soon as the steel guys get this side set, they'll work right behind them. It's so cold out, the stingers aren't releasing. Gate, kind of gate drop this stone, but hammer. Just had our plumbing inspection. Everything went good. With all this pipe, we probably have about 300 feet of pipe. It took 45 minutes to fill all this up with water. We had to get our screening material back filled around all of our piping. And they're starting to grade out some of the 2B stone as well. So if you look at the code, it says granule backfill around all plumbing. And that means a screening material, pea gravel, or sand. Most townships aren't too picky about it. Our township is, which is a good thing. trailer out. So we're gonna get some concrete poured. There's really high winds today, so we're not gonna be setting any steel. It's just too dangerous. Two funky ones there. We got our steel for the full house.
No.
A little busy of a morning. Got excavators backfilling, steel guys adjusting some steel. Framers prepping walls. Pouring concrete right now. Pouring the hearth over there, and we've got more slate getting delivered right now.
Yeah.
So what we're doing, we raised all of our heads of our roof opening 1 inch, so we can make the heads of our windows line up with our exterior doors and interior doors. So kind of a cheat sheet showing all that. And then our sills are 1 inch lower than our rough opening, so we can put our sill dry pan on. And then all of our window shop drawings, I already had to customize the rough openings because we're using metal Arcadia windows. So they have these straps that attach back to the framing. Originally they had a 1/4 inch isolator. The problem was you couldn't really fit your extension jams or your sills right. So I was able to change it to a 13/16 isolator, which grew all of our widths a little bit, our heads and our sills. So I had to pre-plan all that in the shop drawing phase. So that way we'll be able to fit our extension jams in, we can fit our sills in, our 5/4 sills. A lot of little pre-thinking. This here is part of a cross-section for our windows. So it's aluminum windows. We've got a thermal break here. This part right here is our exterior nailing flange. This is actually the flat part of the frame, the window unit. So these units here, they'll sit vertical within. You got your sheathing right here. Originally they have, like I was mentioning, a 1/4 inch isolator, which gives you pretty slim detail for your windows, for trim and stuff like that. Doors especially because of the hinge ears. Now swap them out with the 13/16, so the rough openings have to be bigger, but it allows for that wider sill and extension jams. That way everything can fit in there. That way we don't have to notch any of our extension jams around our hinge ears as well on our doors. And some walls up. We stand this wall up with the machine. It's a little windy still today, but not as bad, so they are setting more steel today.